What is up, guys? It is Vans Gaming coming back at you live with The Walking Dead, the Road to I can't even talk. Road to Survival gaming app. Jeez, I can't even talk every time I go onto these videos. It's like I get nervous or something, but I'm not really nervous. But it seems like I am. I don't know. Just ignore. Just ignore that. Okay, so this video is gonna be mostly about farm teams. Well, technically one farm team because I only use one farm team. But like in my other video about offense teams that I talked to you guys about, I'm also going to be showing you if you don't have this specific farm team that I use, you can also I can also try to help you on finding alternatives for you guys to use. So I know a lot of people think that farm teams can really be anything. I mean, technically they can. I mean, they can be range, or they can be melee, any type. And some people also believe that you don't need crit weapons. I mean, you don't, but it definitely does go faster in my opinion, which is why I haven't disassembled my crit weapons, because I actually like them. Like if you saw in my disassembling video, I still have some crit weapons that I'm not gonna disassemble, and I'm not gonna do anything crazy to them. Okay, so I'm here to show you what my teams are. Oops, we're gonna do the roadmap in a little bit so I can show you guys how it works right now. Okay, so this is my walker team. This is the only team I use for walkers and walkers only. And yeah, I use a 4-star character actually for this walker team. So, you know, some 4-stars are hidden treasures, and I suggest, you know, you take a really good look at a 4-star that you have that, you know, could possibly be better than a 5-star that you have. And there's a lot of that in this game. There's some 4-stars that are actually better than 5-stars. It's just the difference is that the 5-star has more attack, more HP, more defense, stuff like that. Okay, so for this defense team, I obviously use Shane, just for the fact that he is a drop tune leader, and he does give 30% attack against strong characters. You know, like I have another drop tune leader. I think I only have him and Richard, but I like him just because alerts are mostly known to be in a walker team, in a farm team, I should say. So that's why I use him, because he's only for alerts here, and I don't really use his rush during walkers unless I really want to kill one. But you know, it's 45% damage to one enemy, and then it gives the rest of enemies 45% attack for 2 turns. And then I use Garrett here, and the reason I use Garrett is because maybe I get bit by a zombie, especially in maps for like walkies and bags, and when the freaking zombie bites you, you know, you'll like have 1 HP. So you definitely need a healer. And you know, Garrett is one of the best healers out there, with 75% of their max HP gets up, and recover from other penalties and stuff. But that's not really useful. His human shield is not useful for walkers either, because if you human shield, you know, all the zombies are still gonna bite everybody. So it's technically not bloody shirts where you could just hide everyone else. But yeah, I use him just in case I don't want someone to die and stuff like that. So, and then he heals them right up, and then they can get bitten again, but then I can just kill them and then just heal right up. So it goes really well with this team. And then the next one is 5-star Rick, OG Rick, meaning this is I think one of the first 5-stars that was ever entered into the game, and rarely anyone uses him now, like rarely, but I still use him for a specific offense team, and I use him right here for my walker team. So let's take a look at him right now. Okay, you want to work with me. Alright. Okay, so all teammates regain 50% of the max HP, so this is another healer. And he gets 30. He gives 30 crit for 3 turns to all of his teammates. So I think that's really good. I think having crit in battle actually helps, you know, defeat the zombies a little bit faster. And gonna skip Michonne a little bit, but I'll come back to her. And then I use this 4-star Rick for another crit. So when this Rick's crit runs out, I usually go for the other crit Rick here, which is all teammates get 30 crit for 3 turns. So they're like exactly the same. This one gives 30 crit for 3 turns. So the only reason I have 2 is just in case, because I primarily only use this 4-star Rick to crit every time, because every time his crit ends for the 3 turns. Sometimes I don't really know what happens, but sometimes he just doesn't get his rush up at the time when I need it. So this is why I have the 5-star Rick here, just in case this Rick doesn't give me the crit that I want in time. And now here is the one and only OG Michonne. Is kind of like OG Rick. She was one of the first 5 stars in this game, and she's really, really awesome. I still use her for my amazing offense team that I posted in a video a couple videos back. So go check that out because it's an awesome like offense team and offense build. But the reason why I use her in my Walker team is primarily this right here, ladies and gentlemen. Camouflage for 2 turns. So once you hit her Adrenaline Rush on a Walker, all your teammates get a camouflage. So the only reason I would use her is because sometimes walkie and bag roadmaps can be a little tricky, and then all of a sudden you have like a swarm of walkers just all around you, and you might like run out of shirts, you might run out of guts. So or maybe you don't even want to use them because you don't want to, waste that material or whatever. So then you just rush Michonne here, and she'll camouflage everyone. So all the walkers will not attack. Sorry. Had a little something in my throat. So all the walkers will not attack, and you'll be safe and sound with her camouflage for 2 turns. And by the time her 2 turns end, you'll AR either this Rick or this Rick, and you'll crit them all, and pop goes the weasel, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, she also gives that 35% defense as well, but I mostly only use her for that camouflage. And as you can see here, if you've been playing the game long enough, I use all crit weapons. I've done nothing special to them. They're just 30 crit with very large bonus. I have them all for all my reds, and then for Michonne, I have the 30 crit for the green weapon, a very large bonus when attacking. I believe personally that when you have crit weapons, it just goes a little faster. You of course don't have to have crit weapons, but I believe it just takes longer. And then just in case anything goes south in the battle, I have 3 smelling salts to revive a teammate, 10 blaze shirts, 5 sharpshooters. I usually use a sharpshooter at the beginning of a match because obviously everyone's AR is not popped up, so I use a sharpshooter. And then guts just in case it really, really gets south. So let's take this into action while there's a walkie and bag map up at the moment. We have 5 hours left to complete it. So I already did stage 6 a little moment ago, so I like going other stages because for a possible chance at a walkie and a bag drop. I actually got 2 walkie drops this map, so I definitely want to scatter around. You don't want to hit the same place over and over and over again. I think it's a better chance to go all around. So I want to do a walker stage. So we want to make sure we don't hit a human stage, because your walker team will not stand a chance against a human stage. Okay, so we're gonna go stage 3, and then we're gonna pick a supporter. Just to make this go a little faster. So for supporters, I like using a range, just because there's barricades in the maps and stuff, and if I use a melee leader, it might block it and stuff. So I just think it's better to use just a range. So I'm gonna use a can here, and let's go ahead and attack. So like I said, I use a sharpshooter at the beginning of the wave, just to make things try to go easy. Sometimes it doesn't even work. So boom, there's a headshot. See if we get another one, and another headshot right there. See, I believe if I didn't use a sharpshooter, I wouldn't have gotten those headshots. So let's see if we can get this zombie down. Oh buddy, oh buddy. Okay, so here's a 50 shot if Rick can get a headshot, but I don't want to take that chance. So I am going to bloody shirt Michonne, just because I don't have her camouflage yet. And a headshot's bam. See, like, you never know, but you want to be safer than sorry, guys. So bam, Rick's crit went up, so you definitely want to get that up because it gives 30 crit. So let's see if we can get some more crit shots here, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so you're in the same predicament here, and you have a lot of zombies around you. So I think for this type of situation, I'm going to use a gut, just because there's a lot of zombies around. So the gut only works for 1 turn, so I want to see if I can get them all headshotted. Nope. So now I'm going to rush with Michonne, and now everyone is all camouflaged. Now I don't have to use excess items here, and I still have a 2nd turn where no one comes near, and pop goes the weasel. Bam. Michonne is a badass. So obviously the first round went a little tricky, but see, everything goes so well with each other. You have your specific items here that will be really useful to you. So here you can take a look again to see what you need to bring. Alright, so we definitely want to crit Rick over here, get his AR up, just so we can try to get those headshots here. Let's see if we can get some headshots. Sometimes the headshots don't even happen, like, at all, and that's when you have really shitty luck. Okay, so let's get these zombies out of the waters. I usually just click like click anywhere. Like I don't really have like a specific zombie. I'll just hit. Bam! Look at all those headshots there. See, guys, I think crit is really important here. And bam, another headshot with blue on blue. I think that was really cool. Alright, so let's try to get this a little bit more speedy here. Oh, bam. See that? See, zombies in walkie and bag maps are like pretty badass. Like, obviously not as badass as the survival road walkers, but they are pretty, like, it's like they have armor around them. It's really hard to get them down unless you give them a headshot. Alright, let's do another crit here. And bam, lucky enough I didn't have to use Michonne's AR just yet. Let's see if we have to use it. And yeah, we possibly have to use it here, just in case Michonne wouldn't have headshotted that zombie there. And let's see if we can get some. Ooh, we got a headshot there. These big buff guys right here with all the armor can be a real pain in the booty. I swear. All right, bam, headshot. Not a pain in the booty as I suspected. Alright, let's see, okay, let's get this moving along, but you can see how everything goes so well together. You know, the crit, the camouflage, all go so well together. After this, I'll show you what you guys can possibly, you know, trade out if you don't have, like, these specific 5-star tunes, you know, other stuff you can use, and stuff like that. But, yeah, so you see I have Garrett. I haven't used Garrett, obviously, because it, like, one of these stages hasn't gotten really bad to the point where someone's like at 1 HP and I need him. But there has been occasions like that where I really you know, needed Garrett and he healed them up and I won the battle like so, and I didn't have to use, you know, any smelling salts or anything like that. I mean, you know, I wouldn't really count it as, you know, the battle going south or anything, because I mean you have the smelling salts, you have the bloody t-shirts, but this is just try to, you know, to kind of just not waste items and stuff like that. You know, try to play around with your tunes, see what they can do on their own. And bam, stage 5 finished. Bam, there we go. Let's see, I don't even check if we got 2 yellow bags. Let's check it out. Nope, we got a briefcase and invisible supply points. Awesome. Okay, so we didn't get lucky for get a drop there. So let's go back to the team here. Let's go back, view teams. Okay, so first things first, you want to have a drop leader tune in this slot, no doubt. Obviously, his leader skill does nothing for the rest of my tunes, because his leader's tune only pertains to probably human stages, which is 30% attack against strong characters, and it's only strong characters, so he's literally useless against walkers leader skill wise. So, I mean, honestly, if I wanted to, I could put, I don't have green Ezekiel, but you could put the drop tune green Ezekiel in here. You can put Richard here. You can put the green Morgan. Any drop leader you have, you can honestly just put in that slot, in my opinion. And for here, with Garrett, just put someone that has HP. That a healer, like if you only have 4 stars, put a Molly in there. Let's see if I have any 4-star healers. You can put Denise. I can think from the top of my head here. Yeah, so you have Molly there. Let's see if I have any other healers. I don't think I have any other healers, but if you have 4-star healers, you know, put them in that slot, you know, just in case you need to heal. And right here, make sure you have a crit tune. There's a lot of crit tunes going around. You know, you can honestly put range or melee, it doesn't matter. It's just my preference that I like using range, but there's a lot of good melee tunes that crit really well. So, you know, put a crit melee or crit range. It doesn't have to be, you know, 30 crit. It can be 20 crit, or even it can be even more. It doesn't really matter. You just need that crit for, you know, that possible headshot. And right here, I mean, you can't really trade out Michonne. I mean, I hope you guys, you know, could possibly get her from the 30-day crate or from the regular tent tokens. She's a really awesome card. You know, she's never gonna get overrated ever, because she has that camouflage and she's amazing for offense. So I hope you guys have her, because that camouflage does come in handy. But if you don't have her, then, you know, I would just put in another crit tune, honestly. if you don't have her, or maybe a hard hitter, if like there's just one zombie in too close and you just need to take him out, you have that hard hitter to just take that zombie out. So I'll probably just maybe possibly replace her with a hard hitter or another crit tune. But if you have her, definitely put her in that slot for that camouflage, so you won't have to use your items all the time, because sometimes you will run out and then you'll probably die in that stage and then probably have to coin to get back up or totally restart over. And for the last slot, definitely another crit. So you definitely want a total of 2 crits just in case anything goes south. You want to be safer than sorry. Or 3, like I said, if you don't have the Michonne. And that's pretty much it. And, in my opinion, solely, I definitely suggest having crit weapons just because I think it goes much smoother and much faster. But, if you already disassembled your crit weapons or totally did something like put 30% attack in there instead, or made it into this other weapon, you can definitely just use regular weapons. I don't think it will harm you in any way. I just think if you just want to go faster in the stages for walkers, then definitely go ahead and put whatever weapon you want. It doesn't matter. But like I said, if you want to go faster, I suggest crit weapons. So yeah, guys, that is my little wise words, or whatever you like to call it, for my Walker team, and like how to go upon making a really great Walker team. And I think it really went really smoothly. I wish I showed you like if it really went south, because there has been times where it's went south, and all these tunes played a terrific role in getting me out of that situation and not having to coin back in the game into that stage, or having to start all over again and waste that energy world refill that I had to do. So yeah, thanks guys. I hope this video helped you. I hope it helped you try to come up with a good Walker team, and hopefully the that roadmap stage that I showed you, helped you know how to use the tunes for those special cases, especially for walkie and bag maps. There we go. So yeah, see, I can't talk. I'm not a good talker. Okay, guys, so thanks for watching. I'm going to stop blabbering now. So if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and a subscribe for me, guys, because I definitely want to keep making more videos for you guys, as I keep saying. And if you have any questions or just want to say hello, be sure to comment down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.